The story of a people is told best by those who live it out daily. And when the history of that community is informative, inspirational, and insightful, it should then be shared with the world. The Clio Exchange does that.
So I was trying to decide what I was going to do, because once I signed, anything about the Olympics, I can forget it.
Right.
And because I only had two things in mind: training for the Olympics and getting into dental school. I didn't have any.
You
other.
wanted to become a dentist?
That was the only thing I was concerned with. And but as I kept thinking about it, I said, if I go back home and teach, I'm gonna make $4,500.
I got an $8,000 contract.
And I'm looking at $8,000, and I'm saying, well, if I get that, that's going to help me to get into dental school, because now I got some money, and everything.
Yeah.
And so I end up signing it. But the kicker is once I made the Browns team, I began to see this money coming out of my check. And I went to Paul and I said, Coach, I said, they're taking money out of my check. You haven't fined me. I haven't done anything wrong.
Right.
He looked, he said, no, they're not taking anything. I said, yes, sir, they're taking money out of my check, every check. Mm-hmm. He said, you remember that money I sent you to Illinois, that $1,000? I said, yes, sir, my bonus. He said, no. He said, that was advancement on your salary.
So they kind of
were taking it back. And that's one way, it's a learning experience.
Sure.
And I never forgot that. At least from then on, I knew what advancement on the salary
meant. Right. Now at the Browns, you played with Jimmy Brown.
Yeah.
Now you were a receiver, and then you backed him up on running.
Well, no, what it was, I was a running back my whole career up until I came here.
Okay.
And I had never played outside as a receiver.
Okay.
When Paul talked to me about pro ball, how he got me to agree to come, because I said, I'm too small to play pro football. Because all our guys I saw looked large to me, I was only 170-something pounds. But that's because I was running track and stayed skinny,
Right.
But he told me then that, well, Ray Renfro will be retired, and I want to put you outside as a receiver. You seem to have pretty good hands. And to prove his point to me, he called Otto Graham, who was just named the head coach for the college All-Star game in Chicago, where all the the college pro top stars play against the champion team of the NFL in Chicago. And he asked Otto if he'd bring me there so he can get a better look at me. So Otto brought me to Chicago. That's the only way I got into the game, because I really was not invited. And I got there and ended up being the most valuable player in the game. That was the first time I played outside as a receiver. But when I got to the Browns, Paul still put me in the backfield with Jim. He couldn't pass up that running. He just liked the way I ran.
Yeah. Now, how was your relationship with Jim Brown? I played golf with Jim Brown once.
So you know how stormy it can be. I was very fortunate. Jim took to me. He was there a year before me, and no one could room with him because he beat him up. He had that temper about him, but he took to me, and we became fast friends. For 4 years, we were roommates and buddies and all of that. And he loved that competition between us on the field. It made us both rack up a lot of stats.
Yeah, you sure did.
Running together. And I thought that since he respected talent, I knew I was good because he liked me, and we battled.
Yeah, you sure did. I remember those days.